Test, 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 test. Hey, check, check. Hey, check.
Right? We all arrived to enjoy some music together, some performances together. Yeah. Yeah. So first I just want to give a hearty thank you to our LPM folks that are volunteering their time to record this with cameras, with microphones, and just thank you for all of your expertise to make this performance happen. And I also want to give a shout out to Cosmos Cooperative, and that's kind of the host organization that really wants to do, yeah, thank you, Cosmos! Yeah, we love Cosmos. That's what's also making tonight happen. And so Cosmos is a local organization. They put on events like this, and part of it is community potluck, part of it is creative showcase. So that's really part of our passion. And you know, there's a lot that happens with Cosmos. There's like a publishing arm, there's like a local events arm. We like to support creatives, so there's that arm, there's writing. So there's a lot. So if you're someone who wants to support creatives, or you are a creative and you want to showcase your gifts or record or do something with that creativity, reach out to us. I'm just going to show you really quick on the back of your programs is a QR code, and you can go there to support Cosmos, and you can also reach out to us if you're a creative who wants support. Okay, so that's a little background about Cosmos. What we're really here for is to listen to the creatives themselves. So we're going to start out with Naomi. And Naomi is a creative and an intuitive who works a lot as a teacher in the intuitive realms. So that's part of what you do. And another part of what you do is playing beautiful music. And her specialty, so to speak, is she likes to bring in audience participation. So let's just give Naomi a warm round of applause. Yeah? See how she brings us in.
Thank you so much to the Cosmos Co-op, to Marco for organizing this, and Ellie and all the Longmont Public Media folks, and all of you who came, some from a very far way to be here tonight, and also to people I know that are staying up late in Europe to watch this too. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. I just love that experience of creating, and really, because we're creating this experience together, all of us, so thank you so much for being here. I'm going to start with a piece. The first two pieces are from an experimental series called Streams of My Consciousness, the word, and this first one is called Celestial GPS. Sometimes we may think that we're lost or confused, but we're never really lost. Maybe we've just misplaced our celestial GPS. You, a light so bright, and every cell is shaking, shaking. The thing is staying in, letting that light shine so brightly, lighting up every single cell in you, and you feel like you're launching, because you are. Sometimes you might feel like your world is crumbling. But sometimes that old world, those old templates, those old experiences, even some old friendships no longer fit who we are today. And so you may see them crumble. Some may just be catching up at a later date. But you are a rocket busting out through a box, within a box, within a box, within more boxes, into another dimension. The thing is, hanging on, staying in your body, that beautiful vessel of your spirit, of your mind, of your emotions, of your experiences, and everything that made you who you are today from this lifetime, and maybe even other lifetimes, maybe that are happening spontaneously, simultaneously, right now. But as you're launching, let yourself soar through the air and just notice what you see in the scenery. You may see some suits looking at their smartphones, wondering, I don't know, really working that well right now. You may see some bikers saying, where is my Harley? And where is that ring my first from high school gave me? But they've all got golden rings above their heads. Hallelujah, hallelujah. And you keep on your journey. Keep listening to your inner celestial GPS. And sometimes you might feel like you're so tired, you can't keep going, that you just don't want to go on. But listen to that tick-tock, 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 tick-tock. And that celestial GPS has a battery that just keeps on going and going, like the Energizer Bunny. Keeps on going and going and going and going. And you may want to stop. You may think you can't keep going. But you are on a mission here with those gifts that are just yours, those experiences that made you you. And you think you're so tired. You're like, oh, is my battery still working? And you open up your GPS and feel that battery, put your thumb under one end, your index finger under the top nug, give it a little shake, and it's still working. That pulsing inside is what's constant. Sometimes you're getting colder. Now you're really cold. Wait, you're getting warm again. Now you're hot. You're really hot. And if you're confused and saying, what are these cryptic messages? I had this conversation with someone, and it felt like there was electricity between us. And the other day, I was at the Lion's Lair, and I had been looking for a great performer to perform with me today, and I saw him, and I met him, and he's here. It's such a miracle. My inner GPS is working well. But sometimes you get these random cryptic messages. Go to the bank with the green roof. Look for that person with the shadows at their back, chasing them, pushing them. And say hello. Watch as their eyes glow and their heart lights up. And yeah, you did that. And they allowed it to happen. You created it. And when you're tired and you think you just can't keep going anymore, take 5 minutes. 5 minutes. And just go to a really cool potluck with music and all these creatives and beautiful souls here, organized by these lovely people and angels making it happen with the machinery and a very patient sound guy, Roger. Thank you, Roger, for your patience. And after those 5 minutes, or however long you want to take, you guessed it, time to keep going. Thank you. This next one is also from the Streams of My Consciousness series, and it's called The Space Between Us. In the times that are happening right now, I thought we all could use this piece to say hello to all the connections between us. Silence. That slithering voice. That's like that thready mass centered in that shrimp you eat. With your organic, whole grain bread. Mute the saboteur and love your face and hair and leathered feet. Love it all. And let the walls come down. Cement and pebbles crown. To meet the dirt, till there's nothing but the connection between hearts and air given freely by the trees. Awaken the memory that you are and always have been one with all. Fill that space between us, where once there was only a wall. So today I wanted to do a little interactive exercise. If we could have 5 people, well, you can either pass the mic around or 5 people come in line and give us each one word. It can be a noun, it can be the name of someone, a name of a place, a nickname, your favorite food, a verb, whatever you like. And then we're going to all take 5 minutes and write a little exercise. Do I have 5 volunteers, one each to give one word. Okay, I think I see some. Was that Moose that raised his hand? Okay, Moose, and I can't see very well in the. Okay, I think that was 3 people that raised their hand. So do we have 2 more? Okay, all right. So if you could shout out a word, and then if you all want to write it down, and I'm going to play the background music for one of my songs, as you have about 5 minutes to write something, and it's just a little fun way to play with the creative process. That's how I write most of my stuff. I do like little writing exercises with myself, and most of my stuff is written in 10 minutes or so. So, or if it's like a 3-minute and 44-minute song, it's usually written in 3 minutes and 44 seconds. But then it takes me forever to put it into Logic and record it. But the creative process is fun and can be quick and easy, so I just wanted to play with that. So, okay, great.
Let's start over here.
Okay,
Okay, orange.
orange.
Calamity.
Calamity.
Sunshine.
Doomsday.
Oh. And one more?
Nature.
Okay, great. So if you could write down those words, and you have about 5 minutes to do that exercise. And Roger, if you wouldn't mind playing the background to Pearls. Oh, this is good. You can write it on your phones, and the first volunteer who wants can come up here and read it, and I'm going to play the piano with them. Okay, so I'm going to sing the song that you just heard the piano part for. It's called Pearls and Pigs, and Mad Dog is going to play the harmonica, and he's a mad harmonica player. He's really incredible, and he has actually, he's one of those spontaneous creatives that can do all different kinds of things. He has a book of poetry. I think he just did a reprint, so you can ask him if you're wanting to buy copies of his book or anything like that. But he also reads his poetry, does the harp, and has his work accompanied by the Native American flute, and I get to back him up August 14th. I'm excited about that. And he also does these mandalas, and they're free to use and stuff. You can ask him about it on the website or whatever, and he's also got a really cool blues band, Mad Dog Blues. So. Okay. Kissed some frogs. I personally have kissed many frogs. But no matter what, even if that dream job you had turns out to be a nightmare or its own kind of frog, or somebody you met, maybe even married or divorced, turned out to be a frog, just hang in there. Even if you feel like you're in hell, remember this. Things can change on a dime. Things can change on a dime. Mad Dog, thank you so much. You're so awesome. So, who is ready? Who would like to volunteer to share what you wrote? Oh, Ellie, for a second, I thought you were getting up, but you're getting up for other reasons.
I want to share the mic.
Oh, Skylar, would you like to share? Okay. I think yours was the first hand up.
Do I get up there?
Yeah, do you want to come up here and do it? And I'll listen to it once, and then I'll perform with it. Or actually, if you have it written down, I can look at it first, and then I'll just perform with you.
I don't know how the rhythm's going to end up. No.
Nice. If you want to leave like little spaces, and then okay.
Okay. Well, go for it.
Skylar, who also kicks ass on oops, sorry, I used to bad. No, anyway, who is amazing on the flute as well.
Tangerine nightmares on wax dripping, ceiling crevices, seals washed up ashore, clamoring for food, ordering McDonald's, filet-o-fish, kinda got a fishy smell. Rub deodorant on their armpits, repel the smell for 18 hours, even under seawater.
Thank you, Skylar. That was awesome. We might have time for one more. Would one more person like to do? Oh, Mad Dog? Okay. By the way,
It's really short.
it's so cool. I have these amazing friends who have really cool animal names. There's Pony, who's here. He's an awesome musician. Moose, also an awesome musician. And now I have a friend named Mad Dog.
Where should I stand? Probably over here.
Oh, can I peek at what we have?
Yeah.
Just know when it is. Nature, not. It's nature, not. Okay.
Nothing around you.
Okay.
Go ahead. It's not doomsday. Today, sunshine fills the bucket of calamity. In nature, nothing rhymes with orange.
Thank you, Mad Dog. So just a fun little thing you can do anytime. It's like great to do at home when you're hanging out or you're on a road trip or waiting at the dentist's office or whatever. It's like you can make art. So I have one more song that's a cover, and I think I love this song, and I'm going to do it Izzy style, and I think it's a great reminder for us. Sometimes we're always looking for this pot of gold, and we are the gold. Each of us are the gold. All of us together here are the gold, and I believe that when we just enjoy community, or we're making art or enjoying art, we're like shifting the vibration of the planet, and that I think that goes along with the Cosmos Co-op, agenda, and it's so beautiful because just that thing of being together or even being alone and just having these nice vibrations makes a difference. Bluebirds fly, and the dreams that we dreamed of, dreams really do come true. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, and the dreams that you dreamed of, dreams really do come true. Someday I wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where trouble melts like lemon drops high above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why, oh, why can't I? Why, oh, why can't I?
Beyond the hills, a promise gleaming bright, not just gold, but unity's pure light. Instead of play. I'm sorry, I'm so unprepared for this.
That's okay, keep going. Demigod, TEZUS.
Not just gold, but unity's pure light. I'm so sorry, I just couldn't do this today.
That's okay, speak on into your heart. You're an eloquent guy. Oh, that's okay. Come here, give me a hug. So, we are the Pot of Gold, and whether we remember the words or not, we are having a blast with people that we love, and that's the Pot of Gold. That's the thing that we're all looking for, and really it's like just being okay no matter what happens, and that is part of the process and the journey, and perfect, and we're all perfect. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you.
If you'll give me a moment, I will share the lyrics with you guys.
Yay! Yeah, he wrote some awesome lyrics.
So it's beyond the hues, a promise gleaming bright, not just gold, but unity's pure light. Each shade of soul, Each shade of soul in harmonies they blend, a woven tale that and journeys never end.
Yeah, that is beautiful.
Such a blank right now. I'm
Beautiful.
usually so much better than this. I'm so sorry.
You're going to hear us perform this somewhere else, some other location. And
It's so funny. Like I was practicing this all day and like all week, and then I get here and it's like.
you do not have to tell me about that because, look, these are my emotional support lyric cheat cards.
She told me about them. I was so jealous. I was like, oh no, I don't have those.
And it's funny because even if I don't look at them, it calms me to know that they're there. But you know what? I think it turned out all perfect right now. So thank you so much for being with me. And meeting you at Lions Lair was truly a gift. And we're going to do some other songs together, too.
Yeah. I have a lot of music out on social media, like YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify. If you catch me at any point after this, please have a conversation with me.
Yeah. And there, that's awesome. And there are tons of cool, talented creatives here, so I hope you'll talk to him and Mad Dog and everybody else here, because there's so many cool people here. It's amazing. And and speaking of, so Roger Denardi, who's the sound guy today, he actually has a new album out called 12 Notes for 7 Stories. You can check that out on Spotify as well. You're welcome. And I'd also like to thank my voice teacher, Diva, who is watching, and also Mike Mandel, who played the piano for Pigs and Pearls, and just all of you for being here and being such a wonderful, lovely audience. Thank you so much.
Oh, that was That one is definitely on. Woo! Okay. So what we're doing is we're making room for some amazing dancers which we're really excited about. But first, I just wanted to touch on this amazing offering that we just had, which, I mean, it just really moves me because I know when my celestial GPS is on. Do other people know that feeling? Like, my celestial GPS is confused. I think I'm out of signal. Or when we feel like it's totally on and we feel really right about the next step we take into the world. So I just loved that reminder. Now we're going to be watching some Nepalese dancers, Sneha and Samriti, and I would love to invite them on the stage to perform their beautiful dance for us. Give them a warm welcome, please. And also, Sree just reminded me to share that with everybody, that there's a Nepali festival happening, if we want more fun stuff like that, because that was amazing. Thank you. There's a Nepali festival happening right outside of LPM, and it's July 19th, and I have my emotional support cheat sheet reminder that's going to tell me, yep, it's July 19th. So, that'll be happening just outside of this building. So please come enjoy more community creativity with us. Now I'm going to introduce Sree, and Sree has had a lifelong hobby of singing, of sharing traditional Indian poetry and music, and she's going to bring some of that to us right now. Is there any way I can help? Everybody give a warm welcome to Sree, please. Sreedevi. we want to hear more from you. Can you say it into the mic? I think this one's far away when you're standing.
Oh, okay. I don't want to hold it though. Yeah. Yeah, we need it ready for the next item. Yes. Yeah. You can be, when you get ready. So 2 more Asian countries we're going to visit. But I'm first going to begin with a short poem called Summer Solstice Sunset. And this was inspired on June 21st because of 2 pictures that I received from an old classmate from 50 years ago. And he sent these 2 pictures, just gorgeous. It was Lake Michigan with the beautiful sunset on solstice night. And then the next picture was him sitting in silhouette. Somebody else took the picture from behind him. And there's a silhouette of the human looking out on the horizon as the beautiful sunset colors, the ripples on the lake, and the human watching. So as I looked at these 2 pictures side by side, it inspired within me this poem. Ready? And I'm very happy to have Chris Rippey, a wonderful Longmont musician. We met just last month when we had the last event here with the Lebanese American storyteller that some of you came to, Catherine. And so Chris played flute for her, and I was enchanted by his flute. And so we stayed afterwards and just did 5 minutes of jamming, and then it gave me the idea for this whole performance for today. So thank you, Chris, for being here with me. He'll play a variety of instruments. So, lakeside sunset on summer solstice. Summer solstice brewing here. Think of you being on Lake Michigan, looking out at the horizon, drenching in the colors of the sunset. Summer solstice brewing here. In the mysterious spaces of light and dark, in splashing waves and stillness, in darkening leaves and shadows. While a silent human on a bench facing the lake, watches and listens in awe, watching in silent awe, being the witness to the magic moment of sunset light dancing on the lake ripples, the lake sighing and heaving in the sunset. A silent human watching, eyes attuned to the dusk, warm and gentle dusk, oranges and golds and browns, sinking into the darkening water and space and trees, moment by precious moment. A silent human listens to the last of the calling birds, the rows of wings rustling swiftly as they fly home. The calling birds across the sunset lake, moving swiftly through the dusky orange sky. Solstice sunset on the lake, silent human on the bench, as he glides into an expanding awareness of the life cycles of Earth's creatures. of Earth's magnificent rotations around herself, and of Earth's orbital revolutions around the sun. Picture in your mind's eye as we travel equinox to solstice, solstice to equinox, equinox to solstice, solstice to equinox. As the magnificent Earth goes hurtling through the sky, the silent human becoming aware of daylight lengthening and contracting, becoming aware of seasons shifting quarterly. Silent human going for a ride on Earth, while Earth is on its own colossal ride, hurtling at top speed all through space with precise time intervals, guided by powerful moving forces of Earth and Sun, Moon and stars, and galactic splendor. A silent human witnessing and sharing in all this cosmic magic, moment by precious moment. And the soul cries out, I am here, I am here. I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. In this endless ribbon of swirling time, spiraling and expanding into new spaces, moment by precious moment. A silent human in awe, in the vastness of being enfolded into resilient spaces of silken webs in the vast cosmos, moment by precious moment. I am here, I am here, I am here, I am here, I am also here, I am also here, I am also here. A silent soul cry, echoing through endless spaces and times. A silent human watching in awe the magic of the sunset lake. I am here, I am here, I am here, I am here. the solstice blues. We now go to the Indonesian islands. So a little story with this. So when I was a college student in India, this was 1969 to 70. And so those of you who heard of Auroville, the autonomous spiritual township in South India, as part of the Aurobindo Ashram, an extension of it, and the great teachers, Sri Aurobindo and the mother. So the mother used to organize spiritual camps, international spiritual camps for the youth of the world. So I was a delegate from my college, and as we would have evening camps along the beach, the Arabian Sea, and we would learn songs from all over the world. The mother had felt that the best way to bring unity for young people is for us to sing to one another, share music, share dance, share rhythm, and then we would share messages of peace. And after that, we would get into the interfaith traditions. So we learn what are the essential teachings of all religions that can unite us. And in this time, more than ever, in these polarized times, we need this is what Cosmos is all about, to bring us together in play, in all the arts, and to share these moments of joy. So this song from the Indonesian islands is in the language Malay. So Malay is the language used in Malaysia, and it's also the language used in many islands of Indonesia. And so what I learned then along the beaches of the Arabian Sea in 1969 from a girl from Indonesia, she said, well, it's a children's song. I don't know if I should even teach it to you all. We were all, 17, 18, 19. And then the mother said, we are all the children of this earth. Let us learn a children's song. And so this is about a young boy sings this song, and it's about their pet cockatoo. So, in the tropical areas, and in India too, we have parrots and a few cockatoos in the wild. I used to try to train a parrot to talk. I remember my sister and I, we made it our goal. We were going to train this one parrot to talk. It's made a lot of bad sounds. But anyway, there's this cockatoo. It sits on the windowsill. And then there's this little boy's grandma who lives in the house. And he's making fun of her. And why is he making fun of her? Because she gives big grins and she has only 2 teeth left. So, for little children, for whom time is endless, they don't think about the fact that we're all here born to die. They just think about being in the moment. So to them it's very funny that the cockatoo starts to squeak. Make some cockatoo sounds. Just make some. There we go. And then she would grin. The grandma would cackle and grin, and the little boy would laugh. So that's what this song is about. Burung kakatua. So there's a chorus to this, and it's just one word. So the word is lechem. 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 It's for the next song that I've given you a little longer chorus, and we're going to get to that. That's from Sri Lanka. But this is the first little song, just one verse. There's my water. Do we have my water? It's right here. Okay. You want to maybe come here so I can see you? Yeah. Thanks. We're just going to rearrange Chris. So now remember, there's a cockatoo. It's white and has beautiful golden top feathers. It's sitting on the open windowsill outside the ocean, and all the tropical foliage and birds singing, and the grandma in her rocking chair. Okay. Burung kakatua. And when the chorus comes, we're going to repeat it. So we'll do the chorus first, actually. We should start so we get the right pitch for the flute. Yeah. You got the right flute? Okay.
I hope so.
All right.
One
okay.
of them's right.
Okay.
You go ahead, I'll follow you.
Okay. Yeah, I want to hear it.
All right.
Lechum, 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 ho la la. 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 What happened, Chris?
Drum this song. We only had 2 drums.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Okay, then you drum on this, and I'll do the actions. Get everybody going. Okay. Okay. So, this is the chorus, right? What's the chorus? Lechum, 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 ho la la. Lechum, 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 ho la la. Again, lechum, 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 ho la la. Buru, kaka, tua. It's too high for me. Okay, we're going to go down a notch. Burung kakatua hinggap di jendela, nenek sudah tua, giginya tinggal 2. Lechum, 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 ho la la. Your turn, sing it nicely. Lechum, 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 ho la la. Burung kakak tua, tua. Burung kakak tua. Menco di jendela, nenek sudah tua, giginya tinggal 2. Lechum, 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 ho la la. Louder. Lechum, 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 ho la la. Lechum, 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 ho la la. Burung kakak tua, tua. Cockatoo, come on. All of us who are grandmas or grandma's age, we can all cackle and grin. It's our time now. Hi, everybody. I could be a grandma, but I'm not. I'm a grandma to all the children in the world. Okay. No pressure. Now, the next song. I learned so much more about this song than I knew from the 60s. This was also something I learned in the 60s. So there was this, I went to graduate school in Bombay, India, in this beautiful institute that was set by a lake with hills around and the Arabian Sea close by. And we had on campus, we had students from all over India and some students from around the world. So again, time to learn lots of songs. So I met this young woman from the southwest coast of India called Kerala, which means the land of the coconuts. And she inspired me to learn this song. And she also inspired me to do this painting, and I'm going to pass it around. It's a painting I did of 2 coconut trees from our campus in Bombay with the lake there and the hills behind. And when this girl, Kumari, her name was, and she taught me this song, and she was not from Sri Lanka, but very close to, in the South Indian coastline, they're very related. Parts of the west coast of India and parts of Sri Lanka had both been occupied by the Portuguese from the 14th century onwards. Sri Lanka had over 400 years of Portuguese colonization, and India had about 150 years in the little township called Goa, which is very popular for Westerners who go for yoga to India. They go to Goa, a former Portuguese colony. So in the 1500s, as the Portuguese came and they brought fishermen also, they also brought indentured Caribbean African laborers who brought their own music. And inspired by the Portuguese fishermen, a whole culture of music started, Sri Lankan and Goanese calypso, that is called baila. And baila apparently in Portuguese means dance. I should ask, is it true, Sheila? Yeah, Sheila, my daughter, has studied in Brazil, and so baila. So the baila tradition of dance music is very big in Sri Lanka. And I was fortunate that in the 1972, when I learned the song and I painted these coconut trees, we're going to pass it around. In order to simulate the feel of sand, I painted on sandpaper. So I want to pass this around so you can kind of feel it. And this painting just arrived. Namaste. Painting just arrived by UPS a few days ago from Columbus, Ohio, where I had painted and given it to a friend of mine who passed away last month. And I had spoken to her sister, and her sister said, "Is there anything you want me to look through Mary's things? Is there something you might look for?" I said, back in 1978, before my children were born, I had done this painting for her of coconut trees, and I had learned this song from my friend. And I don't know if you'll find in her things and you can send it to me. And it just arrived. So I wanted to bring it over. So just feel the sand in the painting. Think of coconut trees. And this is a beautiful wooing song of a fisherman who is seeking a bride. So on the coast of Sri Lanka, inspired by the Portuguese who landed in the 15th century. This is the Sri Lankan calypso beat. It is called Surangani. That's the name of the woman. And, in those ancient times, if a man is wooing a woman, he has to make some offering to her. And so she tells him, "You have to bring me an offering." So the offering is fish and the offering is prawns. So the two words here that you can listen for, malu. Malu means fish. And then isso. Isso means prawn. And the chorus that you have says, "Malu, malu, malu." Just repeat after me. Malu, malu, malu. Suranganita malu. Suranganita malu genawa. Male, 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 Suranganita male, Suranganita male 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 genawa. Wa, wa. Surangani, Surangani, Suranganita Malgenawa. Surangani, Surangani, Suranganita Malgenawa. Mal, 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 Suranganita mal, Suranganita Malgenawa. Mal, 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 your turn now. Suranganita Malgenawa. Wow, wow. Surangani, Surangani, Suranganita Malgenawa. Surangani, Suranganita Malgenawa. Once a papa met the mama under the coconut tree. Said the papa to the mama, "Will you marry me?" Then the papa to the mama, "Will you marry me?" Said the papa to the mama, "Will you marry me?" Surangani, Surangani, Suranganita Malgenawa. Surangani, Surangani, Suranganita Malgenawa. Said the mama to the papa, won't be so easy. Give me a nice offering, then I shall see. Said the mama to the papa, don't be in a hurry. Bring me a nice offering, then I will see. Surangani, Surangani, Surangani tamalganava. Surangani, Surangani, Surangani tamalganava. Va, va. Mal, 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 Suranganita mal, Suranganita malganava. Mal, 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 Suranganita mal, Suranganita malganava. So he caught some fish and prawn, going to the sea. Gave her a nice offering, dancing around the tree. So he caught some fish and prawn, going out to sea. Made her a nice offering, dancing round the tree. Surangani, Surangani, Surangani tamalganava. Surangani, Surangani, Surangani tamalganava. Va, va. Mal, 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 Surangani tamal, Surangani tamalganava. Mal, 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 Suranganita mal, Suranganita malganava. She took the fish and prawn, they made a nice curry. They ate and laughed and danced under the coconut tree. She took the fish and prawn, cooked a nice curry. They ate and laughed and danced under the coconut tree. Surangani, Surangani, Suranganita malganava. Surangani, Surangani, Suranganita malganava. Va, va. Now the prawn, the word for prawn is isso. Isso, isso, isso. Dengenapo isso. Dengenapo isso genava. Isso, isso, isso. Dengenapo isso. Dengenapo isso genava. Surangani, Surangani, Suranganita isso genava. Surangani, Surangani, Suranganita malganava. Then the papa asked the mama, now will you marry me? Said the mama to the papa, yes I do agree. Yes I do agree. Yes I do agree. Said the mama to the papa, yes I do agree. Surangani, Surangani, Suranganita malganava. Sangani, Surangani, Suranganita malganava. Va, va. Mal, 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 Suranganita mal, Suranganita malganava. Mal, 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 Suranganita mal, Suranganita malganava. Va, va. Surangani, Surangani, Suranganita malganava. Surangani, Surangani, Suranganita malganava. Va, va. Suranganita malganava. Va, va. Suranganita malganava. Va, va. Hope you enjoyed your journey to Asia. Back to the MC.
I feel like we might need some more sing-alongs.
Did you enjoy that?
That was amazing. Yeah, it's like a different energy when we're all singing together. Kind of a different way of speaking to that ancient wisdom that she was just speaking to. It's like we drop into the collective nervous system in a little bit of a different way. It's really, really special. Yeah, to do that with you all here. I see some nods. Some people are like, yeah, that felt good. Did that feel good? Yeah. Should we just watch out for them? Yeah. Yeah, so I just want to say, as much as we love the performers, we wouldn't have a performance without the audience, too. I just want to thank everybody here for being an amazing audience member and coming to really have that creative dialogue with us, to really listen. Like, the quality of our listening matters when we're having a performance. So, yay, just thank you guys. Yeah. So just a few quick notes to end with. One, I just wanted to, as we've said, thank the performers, thank you guys, thank LPM again, and all the people standing behind the cameras, the microphone, behind the audio booth, for their amazing contribution to tonight. They're making it happen. Thank you. Thank you so much. And just to revisit, if you want to support Cosmos, know a little more about it, or you're creative and you want to find a community of other creative members, please talk to myself or Marco over here. And we have a booth just on the other side of this with our wares, with our books, with some pamphlets about what we're up to. And we usually do this about once a month. We're taking a little break in August because summer is a really busy time for everybody. And then we'll just circle back in September. So there's a sign-up email list that I'm sure you all really want to be on to know about when the next one is happening in September. So go ahead over to the booth today and put your name on the email list, or just check out our books. We'd love to chat more with you. Yeah, thank you.